Graham Potter is undoubtedly one of the best managers in the Premier League and is slowly becoming one of the best managers in football as a whole, bringing Brighton to 9th last season and starting off this season with 7 points out of 9. But how does he do it? Graham Potter normally sets up in a 3-4-3 shape in possession, with the wing-backs allowing them to defend in a 5-3-2, but also attack in numbers with a 3-2-5. However, it's not just these systems that give Potter his success, it's his amazing versatility. Graham Potter started off his season against United, and with the losses of Basuma and Cucurella, not many people expected them to dominate Old Trafford like they did. This starts off with Robert Sanchez. I've explained in detail the importance of having a modern goalkeeper in my De Gea videos, and Sanchez is just the perfect example. Now, Sanchez is such a great distributor that he rarely even plays out from the back, kicking it long and finding his tall strikers like Danny Welbeck. Now, this worked perfectly against United due to him pinning Martinez and led to so many overloads in transition. This also comes in nicely with the fact that United's midfield just dropped focus, something that Potter's Brighton very rarely do, and you cannot lose focus with a team like this. They will press you to death. And they did, as you can see their goals coming from catching United out in transition. United couldn't even overload in their own third. Their 3v2 becoming a 3v3 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Now, Brighton used a narrow front three to press, and this is so good as the wing-backs back them up. Not only does that mean that all options are covered, but it means that they can be so narrow yet so wide. This is similar to Tuchel's Chelsea, but Brighton are honestly harder to break down. They just don't have the calibre of players that Chelsea do. However, Brighton have a unique work rate, and Potter makes it so hard for teams to get through, setting up in a 3-3-3-1 defensive shape against United, with anyone filling in to defend. Graham Potter is ahead of most managers tactically. He just needs the players for the results, and he very rarely gets them. Since Basuma's departure, he's had to start Moise Caicedo, and he's already been turned into an elite ball winner and progressive passer, but this cannot be said for all of his players. He needs a striker. Neil Maupay and Danny Welbeck underperformed tragically, and their lack of contributions to their XG as well as other players in front of goal means not only are they drawing or losing games they're meant to win, but the manager is outperforming the team, something that is very rarely the case. People don't realise how amazing Potter is, with their XG putting them in the top 5 in every Premier League season since he joined, and if he had the right personnel, he'd have a huge chance of bringing this Brighton team to Europe. His expected goals against are just as good, being 3rd on that list, and if you need any more proof, just look at his previous jobs, managing Ostersunds from the 4th division to the Europa League, beating teams like Arsenal, absolutely transforming that club from bottom to top. I think Potter could manage any club, and I can't help but think that if Conte for some reason leaves Spurs, Potter would suit them to a T. He outperforms his club with XG, whereas Spurs outperform the managers with XG, with Son and Kane being the 2 best finishers in world football, needing half chances to put the ball in the net. Thanks everyone for watching. Follow my Twitter, I'm very active on there, and I'm starting a new project on my new account, Frankie Saunders Football. If you've watched this far, then you'd love to see the content on there, I'm sure of it. And yeah, goodbye.